Beauty, obsession, murder, and secrets buried so deep they destroy everything around them. Today's top 5 are the kind of stories that get under your skin and refuse to leave. Subscribe to Cine. Let's count them down. Starting at number 5, Normal is a quiet, slow-burning Canadian drama that pulls together a group of strangers in the aftermath of a deadly car accident and watches what happens as their lives become unexpectedly tangled. Carrie-Anne Moss leads an impressive ensemble cast, and the film takes its time, letting you understand who each person is before it starts connecting their stories. There are unexpected affairs, buried grief, and the kind of quiet guilt that doesn't announce itself loudly but shapes every scene. It's not a flashy film, and that's exactly why it works. If you want something patient and honest that rewards you for sticking with it, this one delivers.
I wish it was me. Stealing the car, driving the car.
Number 4 is the Spanish series that had audiences completely hooked. Scandal, Story of an Obsession, which aired on Telecinco and became one of the most talked about drama series in Spain that year. It centers on a woman who becomes dangerously obsessed with a young man named Hugo, played by Fernando Lindez, to the point where that obsession starts dismantling every other part of her life. The series is sharply written, stylishly shot, and builds its tension episode by episode in a way that makes it almost impossible to stop watching once you start. If you like your drama dark and your characters morally complicated, this is your next binge.
Yo quiero este hijo.
Ya tienes una
Me siento muy sola.
hija.
Un hijo para mí, Antonio, alguien que me quiera.
At number 3, Damage is one of the most devastating portraits of obsession ever committed to film. Jeremy Irons plays Stephen, a successful British politician with a perfect life-loving wife, promising career, everything in order, until he meets Anna, played by Juliette Binoche, his son's fiancée. What follows isn't a love story, it's a collision. Stephen becomes consumed by her in a way he can neither explain nor control. And the affair he begins doesn't just risk everything he has, it destroys it. Directed by Louis Malle, this film is cold, precise, and utterly merciless in how it shows what happens when a man mistakes obsession for love. Jeremy Irons and Juliette Binoche are both extraordinary, and the ending will stay with you for a very long time.
Who are you?
You're Martin's father. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Coming in at number 2, The Beautiful Beast, originally titled La Belle Bête, is a haunting Canadian drama based on the celebrated 1959 novel by Marie-Claire Blais. A widow raises her 2 children in the countryside, her beautiful but simple-minded son, who she lavishes with all her attention, and her neglected daughter Isabelle Marie, who has spent her entire life being told she is ugly and unwanted. When a blind boy and a mysterious newcomer arrive and disrupt this twisted family dynamic, everything that has been buried starts rising violently to the surface. It's dark, visually stunning, and deeply unsettling in the way only great Gothic literature can be. This one premiered at the Sitges Film Festival, and it's a genuinely rare find that deserves far more attention than it gets. And the number 1 pick, Wicked Minds. This 2003 Canadian thriller is the definition of guilty pleasure done right. A seductive stepmother, a Harvard graduate who should absolutely know better, a dead father, and enough twists to keep you completely off balance right up to the final scene. Holden returns home after graduation to find his father has remarried a much younger woman named Lana, played by the magnetic Angie Everhart. He's barely through the door before she's pulling him into an affair, and when his father turns up dead shortly after, suddenly everyone in the house has a reason to be a suspect. It's a slick, entertaining neo-noir thriller that doesn't take itself too seriously, and sometimes that's exactly what you need from a late-night watch. That's today's top 5 stories about obsession, secrets, and the kind of desire that leaves nothing but wreckage behind. Drop in the comments which one you're watching first, and subscribe to Cine for a brand new list every single day.